Hi guys, this is Sadik from .com, and in this video, we'll show you how to install the latest One UI 7 update via ADB sideload. So at the time of recording, Samsung is slowly rolling out the latest One UI 7 update based on Android 15. It's currently in the beta stage, so it might take a while for all the users to get hold of the update. So what you could do is, if someone has managed to get hold of the update file, then they could easily capture the OTA download link and the URL as well. I have made a guide and a video on the same. You could simply share this guide with them and they will be able to capture the OTA URL, and once they have got the URL, they can then share the URL with you, and then you will be able to download the update zip file. But once you have got the zip file, what is the next course of action? Well, after that, you just need to download the update and then you may install it via ADB sideload method. And in this video, we'll show you how to do just that. So do note that I will only show you the method. I might not be able. Do note that I will be only able to discuss the method. I will not be able to show the entire One UI 7 on my phone because my phone, Samsung phone, is currently not supported the One UI 7. But for the sake of reference, I will just show you. It's more of a discussion video than an implementation video. So keeping that in mind, let's get started. Moreover, while the update usually does not lead to any data loss, but since we are installing a beta update, it is highly advised that you take a backup beforehand. So keeping that in mind, and also make sure that you have the latest update file as well. You could capture the OTA URL by sharing this guide to any other user who already has got the update. And if that's well and good, then let's get started with the process. So first off, get hold of Android SDK platform tools from my guide and extract them onto your PC. You may extract them anywhere you want. In my case, I've done the extraction in C drive. As you could see, these are the files of platform tools. Once you've done the extraction, you will now have to enable USB debugging on your device as well. So let's do that. For that, go to the settings menu on your phone. Then go to about phone, software information, and tap on build number 7 times. You will get a prompt that developer mode has been enabled. So go back, again go back, then go to developer option and enable the toggle next to USB debugging and tap on OK. You might get one more prompt, so again tap on allow, and with this, debugging is now enabled. Let's verify the same. So go to the address bar of platform tools, type in CMD and hit enter, or you may also launch CMD from the start menu. Then type in CD, which stands for chain directory, give a space, copy the path of platform tools and paste the path here, and you are inside the platform tools directory. Now type in ADB devices and verify that you are getting an ID. If you are not getting any ID, then unplug and replug your phone from the PC. Disable and re-enable USB debugging. Tap on revoke USB debugging. Use the official USB cable that came with your phone and use the USB 2.0 port on your PC. So carry out this USB fixes and verify that you're getting an ID. Once you're getting this ID, let's now proceed ahead on the next step. So now you will have to get hold of the One UI 7 beta OTA file. I have shared some of the links for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So depending on your region and more importantly the CSC code, you may download the file accordingly. We will update the section as and when we get more files. So keep a tab on this section at regular intervals. So with that said, once you have got the update file, so it will be something along the following lines. Let me show you just once. So let's go here. This is the update file. So in some cases, the update might be in a bin format. Currently, I have in a zip file, but in some cases, it might be in a bin format. So if it's in a bin format, you just have to do a rename and rename the bin format to zip. For that, let me show you. For instance, let's suppose this is a file which is named as bin. So you just have to rename it to zip. You will get a prompt that renaming is not recommended, something like that. For instance, let's suppose this is a bin file. So you will have to rename it to zip. So right click on it, choose rename and simply remove the last 3 alphabet and change it to zip. You will get a prompt. Click on yes and the renaming extension is done. Apart from that, you will also have to rename the file to update. This is compulsory so that the entire file name becomes update.zip. Once that is done, copy the file and transfer the file inside the platform tools directory. So again, I'm repeating, the file extension should be .bin. The file extension should be .zip and the file name should be update. So the entire name is update.zip. And once that is done, you will have to transfer the file inside the platform tools directory. Once that is done, you will now have to boot your phone to the stock recovery. So for that, type in ADB reboot recovery and your phone should now be in the recovery mode. This should take just a few more seconds for that to happen. So let's just wait. You may simply copy the command from here as well, and your phone should now be in the recovery. Give it a few more seconds for it to boot to the recovery. Okay, one more thing. You do not have to unlock the bootloader. Unlocking is not required. You could easily do an ADB sideload from the lock bootloader as well. So in my case, you might have seen my phone showing as unlock bootloader. That is just because I have done so for flashing any custom ROM. You may simply ignore that. Unlocking is not required. So flashing a One UI update by ADB sideload will not trip the knocks. That is quite great. Anyways, you may now use the volume key to highlight apply update from ADB, as you could see in my phone, and press the power key to confirm. And with this, your phone is now in the ADB sideload mode. You may verify the same as well. So type in ADB devices and verify that you are getting the sideload keyword. If that's well and good, you may now simply start with the sideload process. So for that, you have to type in ADB sideload and the file name, which is update.zip, and then hit enter. As soon as you do so, the flashing will then start, and it will take up to around 6 to 8 minutes. As you could see, this will install the update file, and once the installation has been done, you may then use the ADB reboot command to boot your phone to the newly flashed OS. Just type in ADB reboot and your phone will then reboot to the One UI 7 update. The data loss should not take place because we are installing the official OTA. Moreover, the bootloader should not be unlocked. It will work well and good on a lock state as well. Just make sure to rename the file to update.zip and transfer it inside the platform tools directory, and then simply use the ADB sideload command, ADB sideload update.zip, and the installation will now start, which will take 6 to 8 minutes. And that's just about it. I will update this section with more One UI files as and when they are live. So keep a track of the same, and then you may also refer to my second guide and share it with your friends and make sure that they are able to capture the OTA URL. So guys, with that in mind, I round off this video. If you have any queries with regard to any of the steps, do let me know in the comment section, and thanks a lot for watching.